Well, I don't like to put my money in the stock market because I don't like gambling. Most of us probably know someone like this or have heard someone say this at some point. You, being a savvy investor with basic Google skills, will argue with this person by bringing up a 30-year chart of the S&P 500 and show them that the number always goes up. They'll point to the dot-com bubble in the early 2000s, or the housing crash in the late 2000s, or the COVID crash in the early 2020s on the chart, showing the number can, in fact, go down. You show that it always recovers, though. Then they bring up Enron. But that's a scam. Then they bring up Bear Stearns. After a while, you can't really tell if they're still arguing just to play devil's advocate or what their objective is, but they'll continue believing that keeping their money out of the stock market is keeping their money safe. And nothing you or I say can convince them. If you've had an awkward conversation like this, maybe over Thanksgiving dinner with a crazy uncle or something, tell us about it in the comments. I'm curious to hear more about it. What these people need to understand that ironically you don't really learn until you start investing is that cash is a position. People keep all their money in cash, especially people who keep it all in a checking account or, worse yet, in bills in their mattress, typically don't understand money very well. You have to be living under a rock the last few years to not realize that inflation ran rampant during COVID. I think most people know that inflation means prices are higher, but really that just means the dollar is weaker. In the last 30 years in the United States, there have been no years of sustained deflation. Zero. So every year, it's guaranteed that the money sitting in your checking account or under your mattress is becoming less valuable even if the number stays the same. There's risk with everything you can do with your money, and keeping your money in cash is extremely risky since historically it will become less valuable with almost 100% certainty. Your options are you can spend it, which means it's more or less gone. Yeah, of course you can buy stuff and sell it later, but most of the stuff we buy is useless crap and depreciates quickly. You can keep it in cash where you know it will lose value every day it stays in the bank. Or you can quote-unquote gamble it by investing in productive assets that hope to provide value to the world and give you a return in the process. So if investing in the stock market is gambling, then yeah, I think it's smart to gamble nearly all your money. It's what I've been doing for over a decade now, and I'm not planning on stopping anytime soon. If you've made it to the end of my first ever YouTube video, thanks so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.
Heating up. Double kill.